Living with Marcy L, we'll smell together. What is going on, guys? How are you feeling? Happy Thursday, happy Friday to whoever is here. What's going on, Fragrance Addicted 15? What's going on, bro? How you feeling? Banoka, Banoka, Banoka knocks me out. What is going on? So fragrant. How are you doing, my love? Sophie is in the house. What is popping? What is going on with you guys? And let me know what your scent of the day or scent of the night is. Let me know. Good evening, my good lady. Good evening. So I did decide to start growing what they call the chin strap. Hey Ray, House of Darling Perfumer. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, you saw me surfing. I was like that. I was just scrolling through the different filters that there are, and I says, you know what, let me see what this looks like, and I dug it. I said, let me go for it. I'm gonna use that one. Hey, what's up, Sunset Fragrances? Oh, you're okay. So Fragrance Addicted 15 is wearing Search by Amouage. Let us know what that one smells like, bro. Holler, holler. Let us know, what does that one smell like? Banoka Brunette is wearing Harmony's Vanilla E Super. So I'm assuming it's that vanillic with the ISO E Super. Who knows how to say the chemical name of ISO E Super? It's tetramethylacetyl-hydronaphthalanes. Try saying that 5 times fast. So I'm sure that that just boosts up that vanilla. Let us know what your nose thinks about that. Ray, House of Darling Perfumer, says, I am wearing Voscanian perfumes. Histoire d'un Paris, right? Or d'un rose. Histoire d'un rose. Ah, so it's a rose scent. If you know me, you know I love rose fragrances. So let us know about that fragrance from Voscanian Parfums. Histoire d'un rose. Is it a realistic rose? Is it a jammy rose? Is it a sweet rose? Bulgarian rose? What kind of rose is it? What did they pair it with? Did they pair it with iris, with saffrons, with sandalwoods? Let us know. Sophie says, I am wearing Paris Corner Rifakat Baby Cat dupe. Oh, I've been hearing a lot about Baby Cat, and I hear dupes are good. There's certain fragrances that the dupes, I mean, it's like pizza, you can't make it wrong. But let us know what you think about that dupe. Let us know, is it full bottle worthy? Is it purchase worthy? Is it 1-to-1 with the original Baby Cat? Let us know. Sunset Fragrances says, I'm wearing Whiff of a Waffle Cone, Imaginary Authors. Now that one is famous, it's loved. I haven't heard a person who said they didn't like it. El Roy, dímelo cantando, papa. What is poppin'? What is going on? Let us know what you are wearing. Okay, you did miss this song, but I'll sing it again. And I'm gonna show you how I sang it. I actually was laughing too much that I didn't get to finish it. So, welcome to Living with Marcy L. We'll smell together and talk about fragrances. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. What do you think of that? Okay, so let me see if I can get it. Okay, there you go. Back to normal. So you were able to get it. So let us know what you feel about the Imaginary Authors Whiff of a Waffle Cone. I remember when it first came out, it was just like, gourmand? What is gourmand? And then I found out what gourmand is, and I love it to death now. Isn't it a mouthful? Tetramethylacetyl-hydronaphthalanes. I even made a song for it. I don't know if I can sing it now, but yeah, I made a song for it, and that's why I'm able to say it so quickly now. Because I was like, how in the world? I remember reading it. I recorded myself reading it. I was like, tetramethylacetyl-hydronaphthalanes. So your scent of the day, Elroy, is Le Mal Le Parfum. So my son purchased it and he is loving it. His significant other is loving it too. She was like, oh, this is sexy. They both had a fragrance that they loved. I don't remember which one it was. It wasn't Sauvage. It used to be Sauvage, and then it changed to another one. And then when she smelled that one, she was like, this is it. So Le Mal Le Parfum it's a hit. Period. But let us know what you think about it. Please let us know, okay? House of Darling Perfumes said, hey Josh, to El Roy. The Fragrance Addicted 15 says, it's a resinous citrus fragrance. It's very good. Resinous citrus sounds wonderful to me. You know something I like growing up? I used to have, because for me, honey is resinous, right? So from when I growing up, I would put lemon and honey and eat that kind of as a dessert. Some people would take it as medicine. I would take it as a dessert. So, Silvana, how are you, Silvana? It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, so today was an off day for me, and you guys know, fragrance for me makes me feel good. The fragrance community, particularly the Marshall blenders, you guys, the fragrance blenders, you guys make my day. Like I need you to understand. When I tell you I don't take you for granted, understand it comes from the heart. It's not me just saying words, you know? And so it was that kind of day. And my friend Carrie had brought me a fragrance, some samples. I was gonna put that on, but I was like, you know what? I need something that's just gonna give me a big hug. It's gonna boost me up. It's gonna give me some energy. And then I was like, do I wear Aramis? Because guys, have you smelled Aramis? A lot of people don't like it anymore. I love it. It's a powder bomb for me, right? And then I was like, no, Aramis won't do it. Do you know which fragrance for me just picks me up, gives me that hug, makes me smell good, makes me say, vamos pa fuera, vamos a caminar, a mí que me importa, is this one. Jaipur de Bouchardon, the EDP. The EDP, for me, it's just wonderful. It's lemon verbena, it's nutmeg, it's cinnamon, but what I get most is the nutmeg and the cinnamon, and I get some of those woody notes. It's just amazing, and it's not expensive, and it's been around since 1998, and it is really the fragrance that just gets me in the best mood. Like if I'm in a funky mood, it gets me in the best mood, so I love it. Okay, so I just wanted to say that to you guys, okay? Just I'm the kind of person, I never get tired of telling a person I love you, because I don't know if that's my last moment or theirs. So at least I got to say it, you know what I mean? All right, so ooh, people are giving me good information. Okay, so we're gonna read everything that was just put up here. Okay, so the last thing was Fragrant Addicted. Thank you so much, 15, saying it's resinous citrus fragrance. It's very good. So there you know it's very good. So now Ray from House of Darling Perfumer says it is a gothic damask rose. The perfume Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice would wear. Ooh. I know exactly what you're describing. It's almost dusty. It smells almost of a century old. The Darren Allen Perfumes, he has a fragrance called Vintage Novel. For me, that is the best dusty rose fragrance ever made. It's like if you want something that just takes you to 1600, you're in this century, but you go back to 1600 house library and you open the books, that's what it gets. Hey, how are you, Mr. Trill? It's good to see ya. It's good to see. House of Darling Perfumer saying to Josh, love your post about Jacko. Many scent memories with that one. There you go. And then Roy, of course, presents us laughing. Soap says, I love it. I highly recommend a peppery suede vanilla that has hints of molasses to me. That sounds really good. So that's Sophie, so fragrant. Her scent of the day, she's saying, I love it. I highly recommend it. A peppery suede vanilla that has hints of molasses to me. That sounds like it's unique. I am here for it. I'm here for it. Hey, Sunset Fragrances, I'm glad you're laughing. I'm glad you're laughing. So now he says, Sunset Fragrances says, it's delicious, salty waffle cone and ice cream. I wore it to the gym. How did that go? How did that go? You gotta let me know. You gotta because normally you expect citrus, fresh, clean, not necessarily gourmand to the gym. Although I have worn gourmand fragrances to the gym. I wore the Ferragamo Uomo, which you know is a tiramisu, and it worked perfect with my sweat. I was sweating and smelling good. I was smelling edible. Okay. And then Elroy says, there we go. Okay. Because my screen is cracked, I will touch the screen and it will do, hey Kyler, how are you? My screen will do as it pleases, this disrespectful screen. Okay, so here we go. He says, whiff of a waffle cone is dope. Smells great off my wife beater than me. You know, that makes sense. There are some fragrances that smell better off of the clothes than off of the skin, and that's simply because of this. When it's on clothes, clothes has no metabolism. Paper has no metabolism, so nothing is being metabolized. It just stays as is, and what you will usually get are the opening notes of a fragrance. So that makes sense. That's probably why. House of Darling Perfumes says, Histoire d'une rose is bergamot, citron, angelica, ginger, tangerine, damask rose, lavender, patchouli, oak moss, ambergris, musk, and vetiver. My mouth is watering. Those notes sound perfection. I'm sure that the blend is wonderful. Elroy says, House of Darling Perfumer, thanks man, more to come soon. Gonna be posting 2 the next 3 days. Awesome. So, guys, stay posted to Elroy. He has really good posts. I do enjoy watching his posts. I feel that he is a great interviewer, so he has great interviewing skills. Bilbo Fragrance is in the house. What's going on, Bilbo? Let us know what your scent of the day is, please. If you are so kind, we will appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. Yes, then let me bear with my cracked screen, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're good. Yeah. Okay, so Elroy, yes, the new 2.0 is more salty. It's what I've heard. So more. Oh, so there's a 2.0 of the waffle fragrance. I did not know that. How you doing, Silvana? Big bear hug to you, Soph. Elroy says, Le Mal Le Parfum is a masterpiece to me. Like OG Le Mal, but more spicy and powdery. Love it. Thank you so much, Elroy. That is what I am getting. That's what people are saying. Every time you say Marshall, I'm always like, I thought it was Marcial. Marcial. It is Marcial. My name is actually Marcial, right? But if you transliterate whatever to English, it's Marcial. But I used to fight so much against people saying Marshall that I started understanding that when people say my name, they're not doing it to be mean, right? So, for example, if I say my name is Marcial to a person from the South here in the United States, what they will 9 times out of 10 hear is Marcellus. So I'll say, hi, my name is Marcial. And they say, oh, okay, Marcellus, it's a pleasure to meet you. So before I used to be like, no, it's not Marcellus, it's Marcial. But it turns out Marcellus is a way of saying Marcial. The same thing as Marchal or Marcello, you know, or Marshall. So I decided, okay, I'll accept both. You can call me Marshall or Marcial, but it's actually Marcial. But I'm not going to force people to say Marcial because not everybody can do Marcial, you know. But you're absolutely correct, Elroy, es Marcial. You're absolutely correct. Sunset Fragrances. I've only smelled the new one, and I think I'm just not a huge gourmand guy. But off my wife's skin, it's gorgeous. There you go. Boom pow. I need to try Jaipur. Yes, yes, yes. Please give Jaipur de Boucheron, both the EDT and the EDP, a try. They are absolutely wonderful. Sunset Fragrances says, love the history of Jaipur. Apparently, the perfumer tried masala chai in Jaipur, India, and was so blown away that he made this fragrance based on it. Spiced chai. Thank you so much for that bit of info. Honestly, I had not researched that. You absolutely rock, sir. Thank you so much. Which it makes sense. I love chai. And the smells of chai, the nutmeg and the cinnamon. You know what I mean? So perfect. Thank you so much for sharing that. Sunset Fragrance. Oops. What did I do here? There you go. Okay. So thank you so much. My fingers. Let me see. I think I'm just not a huge. Okay, there we go. I need Jaipur. Oh, vintage novel is epic. From if you have not tried Darren Allen Perfumes, I would suggest that you purchase his Discovery set. I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. It is for me the best Discovery set I have ever tried. The one that is just under it, not that it's under it, but it's just under it, is Masque Milano's Opera. They come with I think now it's like 16 fragrances. It's like if you want to discover a house, those two are absolutely wonderful. My number 3 Discovery set that I always talk about is Studio Sense. yes, it's 5 fragrances, but the way the packaging and then the creation in those sample sets, you're going to find 1 or 2 that you're gonna have to have. That's Studio Scent. So those are my 3. And then another one that I tell people to try, and even though it is aromatherapy, they have come out with fragrances. It's called MA Herbals. MA Herbals. Shout outs to them too, because I really do enjoy them. Elroy says, I'm doing a giveaway once I hit my first 100 subs on YouTube. Gonna do a few indie discovery sets, and Darren Allen is one. Listen, there you go. You're absolutely correct, guys. So let's help him get to 100 subscribers. Let's go. Let's subscribe to his YouTube channel. I also have a YouTube channel, Marshall's Blends Fragrance. I also have Marshall's Blends Hair, so go subscribe to both of those. Marshall's Blends Fragrance, Marshall's Blends Hair. But let's get to Elroy. He's working on getting to 100, and honestly, I believe that he deserves to make it to 100,000. I just really dig it. He has the best beard I've seen. He's got great energy, and again, a really good interviewer. Those are things that I look at and I appreciate. Very good. Okay, I love the irony of wearing my gourmands to the gym. Okay, Sunset, there you go, which makes sense. Kyler, love you. Okay, so that was what it is. Okay, oh, Bilbo, he's wearing Eau Sauvage. You're wearing that first came out in 1960, right? And you guys know the story behind Dior using the name Sauvage, right? So this is the anecdote. Yeah, for the Eau Sauvage, right? And then Sauvage came decades after. But Eau Sauvage is 1960, and Dior is having this big party, and you know, they have butlers, and they would introduce the people that as they enter into the house, which is customary when you're in those days, right? So let's say Madame Leveux has arrived, you know, the butler is saying, and then he's like, Monsieur Jean has arrived, fine. And then whatever, Monsieur Monsieur, that's how you say my name in French, Monsieur. Monsieur Monsieur has arrived. And then this man whose last name is Savage arrives, and he goes, what's your name? And he goes, blah, 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 Savage. He goes, okay. Now, coincidentally, at that moment, during that day, Dior was trying to figure out what to name this new fragrance. He's trying to figure out what to call it, and he couldn't come up with a name. So the butler announces, Monsieur Sauvage has arrived. And that's when Dior is like, oh, Sauvage. That's what we're going to do. And that was how the name came up. And he told him, he was like, I'm going to use your name and blah, blah, blah. He goes, yeah, but my name is Savage, not Sauvage and whatever. But he was like, I'm going to use Sauvage, not Savage. And the rest is history. Fast forward, one of the most popular fragrances is Sauvage, you know, which is kind of like, it's not the same as Eau Sauvage, but it came from there. And that's a story. Wiki it. Okay, the waffle, yes, it was reformulated as they're saying. For Matt is here. What's up, Matt? How are you feeling? It's good to see you. I'm happy you're here. Why do I keep doing that? I'm happy to see that you're here. Hey, Callus Fragrance, what is popping? Thank you so much for stopping by. House of Dolly Perfumer says, Cupid's Bow, yes, it's my number 1 too. Cupid's Bow, After the Rain, Chypre number 1, Bathory are his loves. I totally dig it. I dig it. Cupid's Bow is my number one from the house. Devil's Share is another one that I absolutely love. It's not boozy, but it has booziness to it, but it's just that vanillic woodiness that it has that is just so unique. So that's Devil's Share. After the Rain totally blew me away. I love a good petricoriferous fragrance. Who here knows what the word petrichor means? I love a good petricoriferous fragrance, and After the Rain is definitely one. Chypre number 1 blew me away, and then he did one named after the guy that was in that book and that movie that ate the painting ages, but he doesn't. That one I really loved as well. Absolutely. Darren has raw materials. Okay, there you go. House of Darling Perfumer also has raw materials that he sells, that he, you know, creates himself. Jonqui. There was another one, Jonqui. Guys, if you have not smelled Jonqui or gotten your hands on it from Darren Allen Perfumes, you gotta get it. get a sample at least. I bought several travel sizes because first he was not going to make it again, and so I purchased like 4 of them. I did giveaways, I did in-person giveaways, random giveaways, and everyone who smelled it loved it because it's so unique, and on the skin it doesn't smell the same on everybody, period, but it smells wonderful. So yeah, Junkui is another one. Hey, what's up, Omar? Omar is an old friend of mine. Family, forget friend, family. Stacks is in the building. What it do, what it do, what it do. How are you feeling? Yeah, yes, thank you so much. There's the knowledge I'm always telling people. Oh, thank you, Stacks. I hope I never fail you guys. I'm always reading, always researching. The other thing that I reread it is the Ghost Perfumer. Why am I pointing over there? Because it's on the table, right? So it was the Ghost Perfumer, and I've read it before. I read it probably 1.5 times, but then on the half I stopped. So now I'm starting it up again. The Ghost Perfumer is a book that is full of fragrance history, just full of fragrance history. When it smells like concrete post-rain, boom, there you go. So that's one perfect description, absolutely. So it's that smell of rain. For us, it would be concrete, but for other people, it would be off of the grass or off of the ground. But it's that smell of rain. And so specifically, some people would say it's the smell of dust and rain. But it's the smell of rain, and that's what I call it. So you got it, Elroy, good job. Ellis Brooklyn Fable gives me petrichor. Ooh. There you go. There's another fragrance that has a good petrichor in it. I Come Back becomes Martial is unapologetically New York. Absolutely. Yes. Look, I am 100% Bronxian. I am 100% Bronxian. I may not have the full Bronx accent, but the vernacular is definitely there. Chopped cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh, Stacks' Scent of the Night is Barrett Crimson Light. Listen, Barrett is a house that has my heart. It has my heart. The fragrances are absolutely amazing. The OG Vetiver is freaking bombdiggity.com.org.net. The Scarlet Gamble is beyond fire. Like, they just come up with some good stuff. Oh, say coffee. Okay, so how I say coffee, I have coffee, right? I'm having coffee. I'm gonna drink coffee. I'm having coffee. But with Stacks, I kind of learned how to say coffee. It feels like I'm speaking a whole other language because it's coffee, you know, coffee, CWA or CAW, coffee. For me, it's CW, qua. I had to even write it down how coffee. I smell avant-garde today, and oh my good Lord is what Elroy says. Let me tell you, avant-garde, you did post it. You were the one that posted that you had avant-garde, right? So avant-garde for me, it gives like after 5 hours, like it's still smelling strong. That was my scent of the day yesterday. And I was like, I had sprayed it on. It was like around 6 o'clock. It was 11 something. And it macerates so beautiful on the skin. It's like, it does take you on a journey, you know? Hey, Al, AR, what's going on? AR 1 Minute Fragrances, AR 1 Minute Fragrances. Always giving us the good music. Always giving us the good music. What is going on? So, avant-garde, I remember I smelled it again after like 5 hours, and it was just this delicious, delectable, vanilla woodic fragrance. And I was like, I couldn't. I loved it. Yeah, I'm ready for that one. OMG, yes. My brother Al, how are you feeling? I'm always happy when I see you, so it's good to have you here. So guys, the beginning of 2023, if you remember, I started the year with the house of Primera Perfumes, Kuwait, right? Another indie house you should put on your sniff list is Lab House, yes. Okay, and I think, did we converse a little bit about Lab House? I don't remember, but maybe we did. But, so this new year, 2024, I'm going to start it off again with the house of Primera Perfumes Kuwait. They were kind enough, they were loving enough, and Batter, I do consider him a friend. He is just a genuine soul, you know what I mean? I got a box today, and I go to open it, and I was like, I wish I would have recorded the opening, cause just to see my face, you know what I mean, and see my reaction. But as I'm opening the box, I'm like, it was kind of hard to open. It was packaged so well, right? And then I see this, and I automatically saw this, right? And I'm like, But in my head, I'm thinking, okay, so maybe there's a lot of stuffing, right, in the box. Maybe there's a lot of stuffing, and that's why it looks so high. No, I got 8. He sent 8 of his house's fragrances, and I am going to start 2024 the way I started 2023, smelling freaking amazing. Now, I will tell you, from 2023, what I fell in love with was Costa Blanca Musk. Costa Blanca Musk is amazing. I fell in love with Unique, which they no longer make, and I felt so disappointed. Like, you know, it's almost like when they discontinued Davidoff Good Life in 1990. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, no, don't take it away from me. But yeah, so Unique, and then Rivoli Amber. Rivoli Amber is just this gorgeous amber that. Put it in words. Sometimes I have to remind myself to put things in words because you can't just read the emotion, right? But Rivoli Amber is the kind of amber that you want to wear when you want the amber to be not heavy for other people, but enjoyable to you. And it has this beautiful musk. That's Rivoli Amber. There you go. I was able to put it into words. And so, and the other one that I love is New York Oud. New York Oud and the Amber Vetiver. Because you guys know I'm not a lover of vetiver, but I can dig vetiver. Amber Vetiver is awesome. I just ordered an amber fragrance today, blind buy. Oh, which one did you order, Soph? Let us know. Soph just ordered a Amber Vetiver. House of Darling Perfumer says MA Herbal Sparkles was fantastic last night. The amber is glorious. My husband wore Cruise today. Let me know how your husband felt about Cruise. And let me tell you, Sparkle from MA Herbals. All I can say is a little bit goes a long way, and this is Martial saying that. And if you know me, you know I'm like the king of the overspray. But when it comes to Sparkle, a little bit goes a long way. Who sings that? Jessica Simpson. At the end of the day, a little bit goes a long way. That one really, really. So Sparkle from MA Herbals, absolutely. I'll send you info. We mentioned it last night. Yeah, I was trying. I was, for some reason, you know, it was there in my head. Did you pick up Plum? I did pick up Plum. Yes, I did pick up Plum. So in Avant-Garde, it does open up with a plum. That plum in Avant-Garde can be misread for two things. It can be misread for dried fruits, and that plum can also be misread for, and my brain, I was talking to myself about it yesterday. It'll come later, but it could be misread for dried fruits. That plum is gorgeous. Cause let me tell you, if you to make a plum accord, like you got to use your head. You know what I mean? It's not easy, and they did a good job. They did a good job. I'm gonna try and remember before the end to say what was the other thing, but that the dried fruits was one. Rosendo Mateo number 5. Oh, so please, Sophie, yes, when you get it, let us know. Let us know, please. Okay, let's see who else. Hey, hi, Miss Messy Riri. How are you feeling? You're not a mess at all, my dear. You're not a mess at all. It's good to see you here. Hi, Bae Chantel. How are you feeling? It's good to see you. Oh, my goodness, Jason. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better? I'm happy you're here. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're feeling better, okay? And yes, please let us know. Ray, House of Darling Perfumer says, Martial by J. Chantel has a body oil called Blush, and it is a Fille de Berlinsk Rose body oil. Ooh. Oh. You guys know I love Rose, so I am here for it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check them out. Because it's, you know, so Avon makes a really good emulsion. Why am I doing this? Because that's how I put on the lotion. Avon has a very good rose emulsion that just does the job. It adds the rose to the fragrance, you know. So I like to put that on and then spray. But a body oil, I'm intrigued. I'm interested. So I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm not gonna open them up, but I'm gonna let you know which fragrances I got, and these are the fragrances that I will be wearing at the beginning of 2024. So for 2024, potentially for a month, I'm gonna be reviewing the House of Primera Perfumes Kuwait the way I did in the beginning of last year. So the first one I'm gonna mention is London London. So we're gonna see how that one smells. Maverick is another one. Maverick. And again, thank you so much, Batter. I sent him a message thanking him, and I was like, I love the word emotion, right? Instead of saying a lotion or body cream, let's say emotion. I was like, these people are so fancy. They're so 1886. You guys know that that's when Avon came out, right? Avon started in 1886. And the anecdote that is told about that is that the founder of Avon, he used to sell, he was a door-to-door salesman, and he would always have little samples of fragrances with him, because most of the time, the hour that he was going, women were the ones that were in the house, and they would open the door. He would talk to them, and he'd give them the little fragrance, and then try and talk to them about whatever he was selling. He says they were only focused on the fragrances and not on the products that he was selling, and they would ask where he got it, how could they buy it, and he decided, you know what? I'm going to create a situation where women are able to make their own money. Now remember, this is 1886. This is before women were able to have their own bank accounts in the United States, you know? And so he founded Avon, and the goal was to have women. So that's why when people try and play Avon for fragrances, guys, Avon has been doing fragrances since 1886. And they have had fragrances made by some of the top master perfumers. Some of their fragrances have served as inspiration for other designer fragrances. I'll give an example. Mesmerized Black smells like, someone was mentioning that it smells like Halloween Man X, and it does smell like Halloween Man X. But 1 Million Privé, okay? And it came out a year before 1 Million Privé. But back to the point. So 1886, he started Avon, and he says, okay, I'm gonna have women sell fragrances and other things. Hey, what's up, 868 Fragrances? I'm happy you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Elroy says, Mom was so bougie after she left New York. She said Avon was cheap. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people try and play Avon. And I'm like, don't sleep on Avon. Avon has some of the best fragrances. Avon has some of the best skin care. I have a friend who purchases like very expensive skincare. And they're like, oh my goodness, what do you do with your skin? How do you? I use Avon Anew. That's what I use. Avon Anew, the vitamin C, because at my age, the skin does tend to go a little gray, partly because gray hair, you know what I mean? But the vitamin C, put it on, and my skin looks absolutely refreshed. Hey, what's up, Infinity Essential? How are you feeling? My skin looks absolutely fresh, young, and whatever, you know. Avon has absolutely beautiful stuff. Absolutely 868. Frags by Maria, she's always presenting Avon fragrances. You used to sell Avon? That's what's up. You know what? For a moment, I tried to sell it. I'm not good at selling stuff. It just, my brain doesn't, I'm not good at selling stuff. You know what I mean? You can hire me and then commission me, but I naturally, you know, for me to do the whole going out and organization, I don't have the organization for it. That's the fact. Avon Faraway Gold is my perfume. House of Darling Perfumer. In my family, when I say family, I mean mom and extended family, far and away has been the fragrance. Imari, far and away has been the fragrance. The fragrance that got me loving aquatic fragrances was actually Avon's Triumph. And Triumph came out around that time where people were trying to play with it, but it did it right. It did it right, yes. And it was so fresh and so clean. Just to people on work. Hey, Marcial, hope all is well. Yes, Infinity Essentials, all is well now that I'm talking with you guys and that I'm smelling fragrances. And yes, all is well now. It wasn't well a few hours ago, but all is well now. And this is what I was saying, that when I write down, I don't take you for granted, or when I write, I love you, like, understand, those words do not come from an empty space or from a superficial place, okay? Not an empty place nor a superficial place. It's coming from my heart. Like, I love you guys. I am grateful for you guys. I don't take you for granted at all. None of you. All right? So I'm good now. Far Away is just it. It is it. I have 3 Haiku and 1 Far Away Beyond. There you go. Haiku. I really enjoyed Haiku. You probably will be surprised. I liked Haiku Sunset more than all of the other ones. The Sunset just did it. Haiku Sunset for me is that summer scent that you can wear in fall and spring and it'll make you feel like summer. I don't know about wearing it in winter, but whatever, wear it whenever you want, right? Okay, 868, thank you so much. I appreciate, that's my Spanish. I appreciate you popping in and saying hi, okay? Thank you so much. So we have London, we have Maverick, we have AGAR Fusion. AGAR Fusion. My mom was all about Natori for a bit in the 90s. Yes, you threw me back, man. You threw me back. Now, this is the fragrance that I saw someone talk about. What's up, CJ? How you doing? This is the fragrance I saw someone talk about recently, because remember they were in Scentexplore. That's how come you see Scentexplore. They were in Scentexplore, and their fragrances, people were able to smell them, purchase them firsthand, you know. And so that's a big shout out to them. A big shout out to the elementals, you know what I mean? Because like these are people that were able to come to Scentexplore and be presented, which is a very big deal. Yes, Primera Kuwait, Primera Perfumes Kuwait. Primera Perfumes Kuwait. So we're talking about the house of Primera Perfumes Kuwait. Thank you so much, Josh, for reminding me to mention it again. Primera Perfumes Kuwait, absolutely. The Rose and Orris with Violet and Benzoin. That's how I say benzoin. Benzoin is my mom's aura, along with dash of Jovan Muz. Man, take me back. So this is the one. So when I saw someone post about this one, I was like, this is the fragrance. Because people are going to be like asking, oh, excuse me, what are you wearing? And your answer is going to be like, why? Or you smell so good. What is that? Why? Where did you get it? Why? So I am excited. I hope I am recording. I hope I am recording when someone asks me and I can say, why? What are you wearing? Why? What perfume is that? Why? They need to come out with one that's ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? I'm so stupid. But yeah, so number 4 is why. This is not the order I'm going to be trying them. Now, this is the other one that I liked how they said it. So remember, what are you wearing? Why? But how's about this one? This is very New York. What are you wearing? Don't ask. But what fragrance are you wearing? Don't ask. But what perfume is that? Don't ask. But the fragrance, don't ask. It's called Don't Ask. I love it. And then we have Reverence. And then we have Patchouli Noir. Don't you like that one? Why? Don't ask. What if you're wearing both of them together? What fragrance are you wearing? Why? Don't ask. So this one is Patchouli Noir, which I really dig patchouli scents. I dig patchouli scents. I was having a conversation with someone recently, today. We were talking about patchouli, and guys, yeah, I have fragrance conversations throughout the day. Like, that's just my life, right? Hair and fragrance. And so I love the patchouli because the patchouli that's now is not like the 60s patchouli. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Martin? It'll be green, it'll be earthy, you know, it'll give you spice, you know, it'll give you woods. That's patchouli. So I'm excited to smell this Patchouli Noir. What I love about this house is that in the boxes they give you a card that says what the notes are, so that way you can do that. You guys know how I like to do it. I like to wear it, smell it, think of what notes might be there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Martin. You're the best. And then I check and see if it's the same thing. You know, like what I picked, is it what I picked? And yes, I do that. I like to play like that. I've done that. I always did that with food, and I apply it to fragrance, you know? And that's part of why I started my journey. I saw how people would say notes, you know, Shauna J, Red Olescence, Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. They'd be like, oh, I get some iris. During that time, a lot of people were wearing fragrances with iris. I get iris. I get this. And I was like, oh, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to, at least my goal was to pick up at least one note in a fragrance, and I'd be done. Now I can pick up a good amount of notes and fragrances, so it's a lot of fun. So these are the 8 that I'm gonna be wearing. I'm gonna try and give at least 4 days to each, You know, 4 days of full wear. That way I can see how long it lasts, how it behaves on a sunny day, on a rainy day. You know what I mean? Like I can give it a full wear, you know, more than just a first impression. But the way I did it the beginning of this year was each of those days so the first day of course would be first impressions, but then it would be as it goes. But if I absolutely loved one, then that was it. I was just gonna say that. If it took me 3 days to say it, okay, you know. But if I don't love one, then and after a few days, then that'll be what I will say. But yeah, so thank you so much again, Batter. I says I'm gonna start calling him kinder or gooder instead of Batter. Yeah, that's what. Martin, let me know what is your scent of the day. If you haven't mentioned what your scent of the day is, please let us know. House of Darling Parfumeur, I see a trash, so I am going to find out. He says, that is why I love wearing État Libre d'Orange. I am trash. Excuse me, what are you wearing? I am trash. I love it. I never thought about that. What are you wearing? I am trash. No, don't say that about yourself. No, I am trash. But wait, I am trash. I love it. Oh, Josh Elroy says, my mom was Clinique Happy. Happy is such a gorgeous fragrance. They've come up with some flankers, and can I tell you, so they came out with one which was Happy. It was like a chocolate one, like an attempt at a gourmand. So I purchased it. It was $25, and let me tell you, I was not happy with it. I was not happy with that one. I was kind of disappointed. But someone smelled, so I will not give away a fragrance that I don't love or like. But someone smelled it and loved it. So I was like, you can have it. You know, they could have it. But when they sprayed it on them, it smelled so good. So it's all about skin chemistry when it comes to that. It's all about skin chemistry. House of Darling Perfume says the rose and orris with violet. Oh no, we already read that. Sorry. my happy cookies and kisses. Miss Messy Riri, the gorgeous, says scent of the day is 1718 by Creole Fragrances. Please let us know about that. This is the first time I'm hearing about Creole Fragrances, so thank you very much for introducing me to that house. But let us know what 1718 by Creole Fragrances smells like. Miss Messy Riri, please let us know. I love learning. My theme song for my YouTube videos is we'll learn together and grow together. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yes. Oh yeah. Because I really do believe that. Remember, I started it off learning, and I was like, if at least one person joins me, we're going to learn together and we're going to grow together. And let me tell you, we have been learning together and growing together. Silvana says, sorry, House of Darling Perfumer said, oh, I'm looking it up right now. Okay, thank you, House of Darling Perfumer. I appreciate it. Silvana Cop says, my scent of the day is Musk Noir, Narciso Rodriguez. Let us know about that one, because I hear, okay, Narciso Rodriguez, I haven't smelled their fragrances. The only thing I smelled was their blue. But their poudre. Right? They have, Narciso has a poudre. Let me know about your musk noir. What do you think of it? Like, excuse me, ¿qué clase de musk is it? What kind of a musk is it? And noir, for me, always means vanilla, always means maybe vetiver, always means resins. You know, that's what a noir means to me. You know, some amber. So let us know what's in it. Oh, Soph says it's a beautiful fragrance. Actively fragrant. What is going on, my friend? Good to see you. House of Darling Perfumer says, did you ever get into Clinique aromatics? I want to try and always see them, but never smell. No, I have not. And I wonder. See, the word aromatic. So I remember I would be reviewing fougères, and I talk about the aromatic note. And more than once, I got a comment like, duh, of course it's aromatic, it's fragrance, huh? And I'm like, in fragrance, the word aromatic means herbs, it means herbaceous, it's different. It's not necessarily smell, it's, you know, so that's, but yeah, let me know, I'm interested. House of Darling Perfume says, Sylvana Corp, I want to try more. The only one I have smelled is L'Absolu, and I am rabid for it. That's dope. That's dope. Okay, Miss Messy Riri answered. She says, it's a fresh musk scent. It has the notes of bamboo, musk, and magnolia. I dig that. I dig that. Can I tell you something? Magnolias are gorgeous. I had the opportunity to walk by, because here in New York, you don't really get magnolias, you know, growing. I had the opportunity to walk by a house here in New York that had the magnolia trees growing. And I was like, oh, wow, I get it. I get it. It is a white floral. The one that I smelled was sweet-ish, you know? It was just, I dig it. So magnolias are beautiful. House of Darling Perfume says, it came out in 1971. 1971. Wow. Check that out. Talk about a throwback, right? Talk about a throwback. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So that's it. So yeah, so I'm excited. That's what I'm going to be doing. Sylvana says plum, tuberose, and clean musk. I dig it. I dig it. You know, plum. What do you guys think of that note, plum? I really love the note of plum, the accord of plum. It is wonderful when made correctly. The same thing. I will sometimes confuse the accord for plum with the accord for fig, and that makes me believe that maybe the same thing, materials are used to create those. Miss Messy Riri says, like a fresh floral with musk, white floral. I just purchased Je T'aime from this house. This is a fragrance house from Louisiana. Oh, wow. But wait, the house is called House? I just purchased Je T'aime. Je T'aime, Je T'aime, Je T'aime. That means I love you, right? Je T'aime, I love you. Let us know. Okay, Ray says, my top 3 notes are plum, carrot, and vetiver. Vetiver, vetiver, vetiver. I dig it. Carrot, is it carrot or is it carrot seed? Because I know carrot seed creates it creates iris, but it's like a muffled iris. Carrot seed creates iris and orris butter. It creates that kind of a energy to the fragrance. How many of you guys know who this is? Who knows who this is? This is my co-host that I used to use when I started doing the fragrance reviews decades ago. No, let me stop, a few years ago. And it's named after my cousin, and his name is Lorgans. Lorgans. That's his name, Lorgans. Plum, yes. No, listen, I understood you, baby. I understood you, because let me tell you, I am the king of the typo. I am the king of the typo. I typo all the time. Look at my thumbs. I typo. So I understand other people's typo. No, the house is called Creole Fragrances. Okay, so we're going to shout them out. Creole Fragrances. There you go. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This fragrance is from the Creole Fragrances. It's fresh floral with musk, white floral. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Messy Riri. You're the bestest. House of Darling Perfume says, great point. I like carrot seed. It also gives me a powdery musk. Yes, it behaves like, because you know, it behaves like that. What do people use to create powder? They use iris, or they use lavender. You know, those are things that are used. So it'll give you that powderiness. You're absolutely right. So I think that what I pick up as muffled, you pick up as powdery. Right? My mighty amiga, how are you? Miss Messy Riri, they have a great price, $55 for 30 ml. Wow, okay, so the Creole fragrance, guys. Creole fragrances down in Louisiana, their prices, that's a really, really moderate price, right? $55 for 30 milliliters, especially depending on the concentration and how they behave. Yeah, check that out. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Big hugs to you, Mighty Strong. Big hugs to you. Yeah. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? So I have a fly that is flying around because I opened the window and it's on my mirror. Like, it's annoying. I don't know if you could see it. It's on my mirror. That's my chair. I have to actually put the part for the foot on the chair. I have a client coming tomorrow, so I have to put that. Even though she's tall, I still have to put it. But can you see that spot right there? That's a fly. It's getting on my nerves. But I had to open the window. I oversprayed. I mean, like, I really disrespected. I put on, like, I don't know how many sprays of this. And honestly, with Jaipur, you're good with 3 to 7. I did something like 27. It's reasonable. I'm wearing Banana Bread Banshee from Hez Perfumes. Big shout out to Hez. Big shout out to Hez. I'm so excited with what Hez is doing. They're so awesome. Their house is awesome. I give them props. House of Darling Perfumer says, J'aime, thank you. Has white tea, bamboo, teakwood, gardenia, magnolia. That's why you're getting those beautiful white florals. Amber, musk, and vanilla. Yes, and then he put 3 drooling. I agree. It sounds delicious. Mighty Strong says, I'm feeling pretty good today. Thank you. Well, I'm happy you're feeling good. Sophie says Team Overspray. That's right. Team Overspray, baby. 27. Okay, and that was me holding back because But like I said, today I needed a hug, and Jaipur is giving me that hug. It's like this. Miss Messy Riri says, love you, Ray. I love this. I love this. So thank you guys so very much. I'm going to sign off, but I'm not going to be stopped. I'm going to continue getting ready. It's going to be a regular roller set. I'm going to be using tension rollers. I'm going to record it. I'm excited about it. It's a client that I really enjoy their presence. You know what I mean? And so I'm super excited. And I'll record it and I'll post it on the hair. Guys, if you're not following me on my hair channel, it's Marshall's Blends Hair, MARCIALS Blends Hair. And my link tree also has my YouTube friend. You can go follow me there and show me love. All right. Thank you, my mighty amiga. I appreciate that and I receive it so well. I just sprayed a sample of HOS Mini House. Ooh, House of Siage Minnie Mouse. You know something? So the House of Siage, they have a Batman line that Pam sent me. I love their Batman line. She has sent me decants of it. Let me tell you, I thought someone was like, oh, House of Siage, they don't really last that much. That's like I might say, every nose, you know, is like a fingerprint, none are the same, and also body chemistries are different. So there may be a fragrance that doesn't last so long on one person that'll last 2 days on another. You know what I'm saying? I mean, aunque se deberían bañar, but still, you know. Anyone try Sphinx? The horchata de vanilla looks like, okay, so I'm gonna pin this one. So has anyone tried Sphinx horchata? If you have, please give Ray some feedback. He's interested. He wants to know about that. Let me see. That is the new one, right? I guess. House of Siage. Wonder Woman line is so great. The Wonder Woman, she had also gotten, I mean, she has all of them, I know. House of Siage charges almost $90 to ship to me. Jeez Louise. So I'm going to ask you, is it worth it? Sophie, is it worth the $90 of shipping? Let us know, because that's wow, that's a lot of money. God Lord, that's a lot of money. Mighty says no, it's the first one. Okay, there you go. Miss Messy Riri, thank you, Cherie. Much love to you. I haven't tried that one. I tried Damascena. Sophie says, I was gonna order and canceled my order. Not worth it for me. I dig it. I understand you. 90 bucks is, for me, $90 is $100. You know what I mean? $90 is $100. That's $100. With $100, I could do a whole bunch. Not in this economy, she says. I agree. I concur. And my name is Marshall's Blends, and I support that statement. So if you ever hear me say, my name is Marshall Blends, understand that comes from my full phrase, which is, my name is Marshall Blends, and I support whatever it is. So like, I support this statement, or I support this behavior. Like when my sister decides to put her husband in his place, I go, my name is Marshall Blends. You know? Dapper has a clone of them. Really good. There you go, Sophie. There you go. Dapper has a good clone of them. Batter, how are you, Batter? Primera Perfumes Kuwait, how are you, Batter? I said I'm gonna call you gooder or kinder now. Yes, I just want to say thank you. I'm going to say thank you to you here. Again, thank you so much for the fragrances. Thank you so much for your kindness. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you so much for being you. And I let people know I never take anyone for granted. I don't take kindness for granted. And I am unworthy. I am unworthy. And I am also very, very grateful. So thank you so much, Batter. I let everyone know I'm going to start 2024 with Primera Perfumes Kuwait. I'm going to start with it, and I'm going to be rocking all of these fragrances. I can go over them again because some new people have come in and haven't heard what I'm going to be wearing. I wanted to order Heavenly Lilies from that house. Miss Messy Riri says. Oh, from Dapper? Let me tell you something. Dapper gets my thumbs up. I was talking to someone this morning, excuse me, about the clone houses, and Dapper gets a thumbs up from me. A house that gets a clone house that gets 2 thumbs up is Alexandria. Sunset Fragrances says $100 will get you a slice of bread and a pack of gum. That's about it. But it's because you're going to the wrong place, Sunset Fragrances. You got to go to Trader Joe's. $100 goes very far at Trader Joe's. Let me let you know. At Trader Joe's, you will not only get a slice of bread, you'll get 10 bags of bread, tons of gum, and meat, and milk, and butter, and rice. You know what I mean? Mighty Strong says, I'm going to try the clone. Give it a go. Give it a go. Thank you, Batter. Batter says, enjoy. I know I will enjoy. I know I'm going to enjoy. I'm 100% sure I'm going to enjoy. Mighty Strong says, I love Dapper. House of Darling Perfumer. Ray says, I am getting waft from the loft. So if you know me, see, that's people. There are certain people that know me from like Jump or just know me fragrantly. The waft from the loft is one of my favorite fragrances, period. So if this one did not exist, waft from the loft would be there. And the reason for that is because it was one of the first indie niche fragrances I had ever experienced or found out about. And I just fell in love with the perfumer, Sarah McCartney. And I found out about oud. And I had heard so much bad about oud, but when I smelled it, it was glorious. I was like, this still smells wonderful. It has over 72 materials. It took over 72 materials plus the oud. So what they make now is not the original batch. That's why I'm so careful with the one I have. It's not the original batch. The original batch did have like all the other things, but it still smells just as wonderful because I did order to check it out and see what it was. Let me know what you think of it. I am so excited. I listen. Let me know. Ray, when you smell it, call me. Silvana Cobb says, do you know Fuegia, 1883, Argentina, niche house of perfume? I have 2 decants, Jacaranda, and the Spirits. Here in Argentina are too expensive, but they are amazing. So no, I haven't heard of Fuegia. Fuegia, meaning from fire, right? Sunset Fragrances says Primera has some beautiful fragrances. Huge fan of Lion Oud, absolutely. New York Oud, absolutely. And Lavender Touch. I love Lion Oud. I love New York Oud. They are both gorgeous. They're both gorgeous. I haven't smelled Lavender Touch, I think. House of Darling Perfumer says, I am also sending you a decant of Tuberose Overdose. I will get it into the mail tomorrow for you. Oh, wow. Are you serious? Thank you so much. I cannot wait. And then we will do a live and talk about the fragrances. So, quick, I'm going to go over the 8 fragrances. Thank you so much. Kinder Batter from Primera Perfumes Kuwait scent. I'll go over them. So, one is called Manhattan. The other is called Patchouli Noir. I'm excited about Patchouli Noir because you guys know I love patchouli and I want to know what makes it a noir. Like I said, usually a noir is a noir because of the vanilla, because of the patchouli, because of the vetiver, because of the resins that are added or the amber that is created. So that's usually a noir. I want to know, why is it Patchouli Noir? And the other one is London, and Maverick, and then we have AGAR Fusion, AGAR fusion. So different types of agar wood is what I'm assuming. So it's going to be a woody scent, but what also goes good with agar wood, you know what I mean? So I can't wait to see that. The other one is Reverence. And the last two, I absolutely love the names. I am also sending you a decant. Oh yeah, you said that. Thank you. And again, thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate it. The last two make me laugh. So when a person asks you, man, you smell so good, what are you wearing? You usually answer, you say the name of the fragrance, right? In this case, the name of the fragrance is Why. So you smell so good. Why? What are you wearing? Why? What fragrance is that? Why? I would like to know what fragrance you're wearing. Why? It's what? The name of it is Why. And then they have another one that I say is even more New York. More New York. If the person says, what fragrance are you wearing? Don't ask. But what scent is it? Don't ask. But what perfume is it that you're wearing? Don't ask. And then if you layer them and someone says, man, what are you wearing? Why? Don't ask. I love it. So I am excited to try these. I am excited to smell them. I'm going to give them about 4 days each, 4 days wear. You like that one, right, Sophie? I'm going to give them 4 days wear, so that way you'll get on the YouTube channel, and I'll post some clips here. That way you'll get the first impressions, but then you'll also get 3 days of full day wear. And I like to do that because you get different weather. It could be a rainy day one day, it could be a sunny day another, it could be a cloudy day, you know, it could be cooler, it could be warmer. So you'll get full, you like that one, Mighty? You'll get full days wear. So it won't just be limited to a first impression, you'll actually get the full wear. So it'll be the only thing I'll be wearing for those 4 days. Each one will get a minimum of 4 days. I says, unless I absolutely fall in love with it, then I'll be like, look, this is it. This is amazing, you know? Or if I don't, I'll be like, not it, you know? But I am excited to go through it. I'm excited to go through it. I'm excited to go through it. And if you want, go to my fragrance channel, Marshall's Blends Fragrance. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. And you'll be able to see, if you scroll to the beginning of the year, you'll see that I did a month with Primera Perfumes Kuwait. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Costa Blanca Musk was an absolute hit. It's one that people would fight me over because they wanted it. And I'd be like, nah. And then Unique. I miss Unique. I loved Unique. And then you have Rivoli Amber, which I say is one of the best ambers out there, simply because it's an amber that I feel like it's an everyone's amber. If you really love amber, it's close. You'll smell it. You'll smell it. But to other people around you, it won't be a strong amber. It's just a really balanced amber. Period. Point blank. Yeah. So thank you guys so very much for having hung out with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. My spirits are lifted. I feel great. I feel great. Now I'm gonna go finish setting up. I have to put that the foot part for the chair. I'm look, I sanitize everything. Like, after one person comes sit here in my chair, I sanitize everything and then get it ready for the next person. I have to do it. So I'm sanitizing the roller, the tension rollers. I'm so excited about that. Thank you so much, Sophie. The tension rollers, I'm excited. She has very long four hair. It's like four and like the ending of three, but it's gorgeous. She has gorgeous hair. You'll see it. After I do it, it takes me about a week to kind of edit it. Not because it takes me a week, but because it takes me about a week to get to it. But I'm gonna have it done. Yeah. So I'll see you guys soon. We'll talk maybe tomorrow, Friday, right? Why not? But for now, I will sing you out. You're such a beautiful light. Oh man, thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it from the heart. All right. Yes, it was great that you sanitized everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we had a whole 2-day classes in school about it. And then I loved the practical parts. On the third day, we got to do it. and like they watched us and were very, and I was like, I love that. Okay, House of Darling Perfumer, I'm gonna pin that. House of Darling Perfumer, I am having a giveaway tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So also give us New York City time, because at Mountain Standard Time, I think 7:30. I think New York City is 8:30, I think. But guys, so he's gonna be having a giveaway tomorrow. I'm in New York City. I think that's 8:30 p.m. for me, 7:30 Mountain Time. Never a shameless plug, baby, but that's what we here for. Plug away, plug away, plug away, plug away. Thank you so much. So big bear hugs to everybody, okay? Goodbye, my lovely fragrance blender. I'll see and smell you. That's right. Soon. Thank you. So 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So guys, 9:30, tune in to House of Darling Perfumer. He's having a wonderful giveaway. Check him out. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah. Ciao for now.